We tend to think of dating as what we do for a romantic partnership. But what if we shifted how we think of our prospects in business and becoming attractive to those in and around our business? That's what we're covering on today's show. Well, hello, Wealth Warrior. This is the Street Smart Wealth Experience, and I am Jackie Ulmer, a multi-million-dollar social selling expert and your guide to master the art of the social sale, specifically for network marketing and coaches. I help network marketers, coaches, and mentors make money without annoying their family, friends, or strangers and build a thriving social selling business. Who doesn't want that, right? We do all this together in the Street Smart Wealth Academy, and you can learn more at streetsmartwealthacademy.com. I would love to work with you there. We seriously kick hustle and grind to the curb, and we build a better strategy and a way of authentically showing up and selling, sponsoring, and building a brand and tribe on social media. We have the skills to pay the bills. I forgot to mention 2 weeks ago that we have passed 400 episodes. This is episode 402. And technically, there are more. My podcast turns 8 years old in February, and I am celebrating. Talk about sticking with it. We are 3 weeks into 2021. How's it going for you? Are you on track? Are you staying true to your focus word? You did pick a focus word, right? My focus word for 2021 is resilience, and I'm using it daily to measure my day, my actions, my intentions, and the important areas of my life. I regularly ask myself what it means to be resilient. How will I show up each day and in each situation being resilient? Okay? And with that resilience, at different points throughout the day, I can weigh in on my thoughts and actions regarding my goals and how I'm showing up. Where does resilience fit in? And at the end of the day, a simple question: how was I resilient today? It could be nothing more than allowing the thoughts and opinions of others to simply roll off my back while I'm scrolling on social media and not engage in drama or negativity. That is being resilient in my mind, and I know you know exactly what I'm talking about. And since it's in my mind, really and truly, that's all that matters, right? It's what goes on in our mind, in our thoughts. It could also be pushing through my resistance and procrastination to get the tasks done that are on my to-do list, to get those things done that I know must be done in order for me to achieve the big goals that I've set for myself to accomplish not only this week, this month, but certainly by the end of 2021. I know you have big goals too. So how are you measuring your actions against those goals? So that's important, is pushing through that resistance and that procrastination. That never goes away. I don't care where you are in your business. That really, truly never goes away. Now, the reality of it is nothing needs to be done. Nothing has to get done. But my life sure is better when things do get done. And I'm guessing that your life is better too. So do you use your focus word as more than just a whimsical thing you did back on December 31st or January 1st when you randomly picked a word? Or are you using it as the powerful tool that it can and, quote, should be? I don't like to should on anybody, but the reality of it is we excel far more sometimes when we do should on ourselves. All right, to coin a Matthew McConaughey famous phrase, let's get on with it. And I just finished reading his book, Green Lights. I don't know if you actually listened to it on audio. It was awesome. I recommend it. So let's talk about first date magic for network marketers. Are you dating your prospects? So we think of that word dating, courting, becoming attractive to those who we want to bring into our tribe. We think about getting noticed. So when I started thinking about putting all this together, I went to Mr. Google, of course, and Mr. Google says, this is the description or definition of dating. You are actively getting out there and meeting people and spending time with them. Quote, dating someone means you're seeing somebody specific with purpose and on a regular basis. You're spending time with a person or persons in hopes of finding a committed relationship. Now, this certainly weighs out in the romantic world, the romantic realm of things, but think about this with regard to the relationships you build in your business, with your clients, with your customers, with team partners, with those people who are ambassadors for you and your brand. They may never use your products or join you in your network marketing business or sign up in your coaching program, but they believe in you and they share what you do with others. And then certainly we want to think about this in terms of how we show up for those people who ideally we want to engage with and bring into our fold in terms of clients, customers, team partners, and ambassadors. Most people flounder and fail in their attempt to build a successful network marketing business. Does that describe you? Are you floundering? And it's not because anything is wrong with you, your company, or your products, or the profession of network marketing, the profession of coaching itself. Most people fail because they don't know the rules of engagement for dating your prospects. I hear a big collective sigh out there. I hear a lot of people thinking they've been doing social media wrong. Maybe yes, maybe no. Here's the thing about social media. It is a forgiving platform. Most social media platforms are very forgiving. Oh, there'll be some people that you'll turn off and they'll never come back around. That's okay. They weren't meant for you anyway. But I hear that collective sigh also because I know a number of you out there, maybe you specifically, feel overwhelmed. You feel exhausted from trying to sort through the who, the what, the when, the where, who's legitimate, what's solid, what's sincere, what should you be doing to build your business. Your sponsor and your upline are telling you one thing, the company may say something else, and you see lots of other people online who are doling out advice too. I mean, hey, you're here listening right now, so you're listening to me dole out advice as well. Please know this. I see you, I hear you, and I get you. I've been on that same road, and it's bumpy and curvy. It's foggy at times. And the good news is, it's delivered you right here, right now, to me on my doorstep. And I'm going to shoot very straight with you because I have nothing to lose by shooting straight with you and everything to gain if you get out there and build a successful business. If you lift up the reputation of network marketing, you become a true network marketing professional. So together, we're going to figure this out. I'm here to help. What does it mean to date something or someone? Here's the reality. We must form a relationship with anything and anyone that we want in life. Our goals, our health, our fitness, good friendships, a journaling or meditation practice, spirituality. What are those things that are important to you? Where you want to spend your time, where you want to invest and gain and benefit from and add value to. You can't just think about something once and then expect to get what you want. To get physically fit, you have to show up and take action, right? You have to show up at the gym, or you have to show up to work out, to walk those 10,000 steps daily, to make a conscious decision about what you're going to fuel your body with. Same with your mindset. Okay, you have to intentionally be aware and present with your thoughts. You have to learn to pivot, to shift, to think more intentionally and more positively. So again, it's the same in your business. And again, to repeat what Mr. Google said, you are actively getting out there and meeting people. That's one of the things that we know we have to do in business. We have to get out there and meet new people. We have to spend time with them. Dating someone means you're seeing somebody specific with purpose and on a regular basis. You're spending time with a person or persons in hopes of finding a committed relationship. So what is your dating plan? What's your plan to get noticed, to attract attention, to have them reach out to you and become the hunted, not the hunter, or to be open if and when you do reach out to them? What's your plan to share and ultimately ask for the sale or the sign up? Ooh, I know I hear some more collective sighs out there. I have to actually ask someone to join me or to buy. Hey, there's a way of doing it that feels fabulous and creates a win-win. We cover all that in the Street Smart Wealth Academy. You want to warm people up to you and your message. This is the first part of that somewhat overused term these days, attraction marketing. You want to become the hunted and not the hunter. People are subconsciously drawn to their tribe, and when you show up as someone who is like-minded from the start, you've cracked open the door. You've cracked open the door, and they turn and they look at you, and they notice you, and they become aware of you, and ideally, they become interested in you. So who do you want to attract? Who is your ideal prospect? It's so important to know who it is you want to attract. I know, in network marketing, we're taught that everyone is our prospect. And while everyone could be our prospect, so this might be the case, with social selling and truly understanding how it all works behind the scenes, when you speak to everyone, you speak to no one. So what are some qualities of the person you would like to work with? What are the challenges they face? And what are the solutions that you provide? How are you opening the conversation with them? Again, in social selling, this type of situation, this attraction, typically starts in the newsfeed with something that you post and something that they see, something that's intentional, that's designed in such a way that it's going to attract those people who are looking. And why does it do that? Because Instagram and Facebook and even LinkedIn are smart. They're smart platforms. They know what your audience's challenge. They know the solution that they're looking for. They know because they know the previous searches and engagement that your ideal clients have had with others. That's where it's important to understand the algorithms. Then how are you opening the conversation with them? Again, it starts in the newsfeed, something you post, something they see, and then it continues. It continues on and on. It's shampoo, rinse, and repeat until they ultimately raise their hand. They raise their hand in a number of ways. It could be a comment that they make on a post that you share, a like that they give, a direct message they send to you. Now, here's an important thing, and think about this in dating. Don't be a creeper. Engage back with them, but don't ask them to marry you, meaning don't throw up all over them with your business and your products and how it'd be perfect for them or anything else on the first date, on that first comment. I want to really encourage you to think about the person on the receiving end of what you share. They're not some digital meme that's out there. They're not some one-dimensional person that's there just nothing more than to receive your sales message and buy in. They're real, live, and they're human. And they're going to experience you, what you share, and the way you share it the same online as they do offline. So how would you approach it offline? I've said this over and over again. If you're new to the show, this may be the first time. If you're not new, think back. You've heard me say this. If you wouldn't do it offline, don't do it online. If you wouldn't show up at the barbecue and walk in with a megaphone and your basket of products and start telling everybody how fabulous they are and they do this and they do that and they've got these ingredients and they're endorsed by this person and everything else. If you wouldn't show up pitching and selling like that offline, why in the world would you do it online? Why in the world would you think that that works? So how, again, would you approach it offline? I asked that question. If you were intentional and not afraid, how would you open a conversation with someone at a barbecue to see if they might be your tribe, to learn more about them and what might be challenging them, to see if you have a solution that might be a fit? And then again, just like online, how would you go about continuing the conversation? These are all things to think about in your first dating thoughts around your business. Now, there are 4 moves, the 4 annoying moves as I call them, that are just that, beyond annoying, and can result in the exact opposite of what it is you want. One of them is done by many through direct message. Now, there's a time and a place for DMs, and they're powerful when they're done right. Another one involves using prepackaged, curated photos from your company, your upline, or perhaps that you purchased. And these can get you blocked, shadow banned, and wondering why you're hearing crickets out there, wondering why nobody's commenting, nobody's liking, nobody's engaging. Algorithms matter. Understand them, learn them. It's not a perfect science because, of course, Instagram and Facebook don't tell us exactly how their algorithm works. But over time and with consistency and with researching and studying, putting a little bit of effort into what you put out there instead of just spray and pray, you can begin to figure out some of the basics of the algorithms. You can learn enough to make you a monster in a good way. Another annoying move, anything that says, join my team. I want you to really think about that. I'm not going any further with that one. And it's possible that through some of your annoying moves that you're giving away your best prospects to a top leader in your company. And this happens when you use your company name, product names, company or product images, and that type of thing. Now, I can tell you this from true experience myself over the years of sponsoring people into my business who learned about my company online through someone else, learned about my company offline through someone else, and for whatever reason, that person who was sharing about the company didn't resonate specifically with the individual who I'm talking about. And that person just simply went out onto Google and started doing some searches, landed on my site, and most often signed up and joined me in my business without even a conversation. And when I would ask them, how'd you find me? How'd you learn about me? We've had no conversation. What was it that prompted you to sign up? They would say, oh, there was someone out on the internet posting, about the company, or I saw them at a networking event and they just didn't really resonate with me. I didn't really like their style. So I just went to Google and started searching. I'm telling you, this happens. It's happened for years. I am 21 years now, 22 years, 21 years marketing. I can't remember anymore. The dates all blur. 21 years of marketing online. And I've been experiencing this almost since day one. So I know it's true. Now, I've created a tool to help you with all of this, and it's free. It's First Date Magic for network marketers. How to attract, engage, and sponsor without annoying friends, family, and strangers. Go to firstdatemagic.com. Can you even believe that domain name was still available? I still am blown away by the fact that some dating guru somewhere didn't register firstdatemagic.com. But I have it now. And if you know some big guru out there who wants to pay me $100,000 for the domain name, send them my way. I'm mostly kidding. But I do have a good friend who just recently sold a domain name that she had bought for 99 cents. She sold it for $25,000 to a company that wanted it. It was their company brand and she already owned it and there was nothing they could do. It's not like she poached on them. But she made $25,000 on a 99-cent investment. So anyway, I'm diversifying here. I'm getting off the path, but go to firstdatemagic.com. You'll find my checklist, an MP3, and an invitation to join me on a free webinar where I'm going to help you clean up your act in dating your prospects. Don't wait. You've heard me say it before. Now is a critical time for you to gain tremendously through social selling in your business, in what's still the middle of the pandemic and a situation that has dramatically changed the course of our lives forever. Be the one to show up steady and consistent and get the dates you're seeking. It's worked for me. I've dated over 2,500 people for the win, over 25 people who I've signed up personally in my network marketing business over the course of the 21 years that I've been marketing online. So I'm here to tell you, I don't teach any theory. I teach what's proven and what's worked successfully for me. So get on over there to firstdatemagic.com. And let me ask you, if not now, when? And if not this, what? I want you to think about that. If you like what you're hearing and learning here on the podcast, I've said it before, you have got to join me in the Street Smart Wealth Academy. If you want to know how to write that compelling content that I'm talking about here, that gets you noticed and creates the win-win, how you can date and sponsor over 2,500 people into your business, you really should check out the Street Smart Wealth Academy. We take all of what I teach here and we package that into a radical shift for you and the way you think and act in your business. And it's guaranteed. Do the work, get the results, or get your money back. What could be better than that? You can learn more at streetsmartwealthacademy.com. Until next time, remember this: hesitation never cashed a check. Good luck to you in your business. If you would like even more tips and training, I have a free gift for you over at streetsmartwealth.me. It's my guide, Unleash the Power of Social Selling. If you're ready to stop struggling in your business and develop a sales and social media strategy to attract your ideal clients, team partners, and create the success you dream about, grab the guide right now over at streetsmartwealth.me. You'll find more on my blog at streetsmartwealth.com, as well as my Facebook group, streetsmartwealthschool.com, and follow me on Instagram at Jackie Ulmer. And make sure you learn more about the Street Smart Wealth Academy over at streetsmartwealthacademy.com. I'll see you on the next show.